I promise you'd be getting reminders on every one of these episodes this week, so here's today's reminder. This Saturday, we are all off to the Nuneaton match. Nuneaton against Blythe in Nuneaton, Saturday the 28th of April. We're going to the match, we're having a meet-up before, we're having a meal afterwards. Head over to my Facebook group if you want to get involved, facebook.com/lollujo, and it would be awesome to see as many of you as possible over there at the match, even if you just want to turn up for the match, shake our hands and dance around and have some fun on the terraces and literally just go and watch the match and not do any of the other shenanigans. It would be cool to meet as many of you as I possibly can, and I hope to see you there. Hello and welcome to part 83 of Backing the Boro. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have two big League One games. We're away against Wigan and at home against Preston. They're big because we're playing well and we might end up top of the league. They're not necessarily big because the teams are any good, although traditionally they both should be a lot better than Nuneaton, but then so should most of the teams in this division. Since you were last with me, we've been doing really rather well in the league. We've decided we're not bothered about the Checker Trade Trophy, so we've been playing the reserves in that just to get it out of the way, but league form has been awesome. We've beaten QPR, we've beaten Forest. We had a little bit of it's a blotch of non-green against Stevenage, but context, Stevenage top of the league and unbeaten. So for us to go there and not lose is still a massive result. And sooner or later they have to lose. And when they do, we're right there ready to jump past them and take their place. And this is the team that we're putting out there for the Wigan game. We've got Parker in goal, a back four of Anderson, Hughes, Sawyer and Ibrahim, with Fletcher, Johnston and Barber in midfield, and then Bull in behind, Weaver and Fisher. Let's get into the game and let's hopefully score a great big pile of goals. That's the goal for today. We want to score lots of goals and win the football match. Just to give you a taste of how awesome Saturday is going to be when we go to the real life Nuneaton match. I mean, I know if you're watching this in the future, even if it's like 4 days in the future, all that's been and gone now, but presumably if you are in the future, somewhere on the channel, there's videos from the day, or maybe in the next episode of the series, there'll be clips from the day. Who knows? I'm going to be going along with a camera, meeting lots of you, and I'm so excited, so looking forward to it. We've never done any kind of meet-up at a football match before, let alone a football match where the club involved have offered such support to the channel, and obviously we're going to get the opportunity to cheer on the hero of the save, so Tom Elliott, injury permitting, and he's not injured at the moment, so hopefully he won't get injured between now and then, but Sir Tom Elliott should be in the Nuneaton team, so we get to sing and dance and congratulate him. I'm going to present him with his trophy as all-time appearance holder for Nuneaton. We're going to pretend just for the day that Joe Anderson doesn't exist. My apologies for the mid-match interruption. I got a knock on the door. I acknowledge we're 1-0 down. I'm pretending it didn't happen. Something more important has occurred. I've just received one of these, which for the uninitiated of you is a Nuneaton Town shirt. I've never had one of these in contact with me before as a Peterborough fan. It's kind of the worst thing I could possibly have in my office. But one of you awesome people, Jimmy FM, has sent that through for my dad to wear on Friday for football shirt to work wearing day. There's a better name for it than that. But it's that day where you wear football shirts to work to raise money for the Bobby Moore Fund for bowel cancer. For those of you who weren't aware, my mum died of bowel cancer when she was 50 and she'd been fighting the disease for 10 years at that point. And my dad has decided what's the worst thing he can possibly do to try and raise as much money for such a good cause, and he is going to wear a Nuneaton Town shirt all day. So Jimmy, thank you for sending the shirt through. If you want to support my dad in his crazy endeavours, I mean, I genuinely can't believe he's going to do it. I feel a bit queasy just having it on my desk. But if you do want to support my dad, there's a link through to his Just Giving page down below. And it would be awesome if any of you got involved. Back to that. I thought we equalised while all that was going on. Here's me. I thought fate and the football manager gods smiling down on me because I was trying to do a good thing for a good cause, and I thought we equalised to sort of balance out karma, but apparently not. It must have been disallowed. So as it stands right now, we're 3 points off top of the league and we've dropped back down into the playoffs. I mean, again, giving us some context and some perspective, the playoffs would be absolutely fine. We're Nuneaton Town. If we get anywhere near promotion picture, playoffs or otherwise, that's a blooming good result. But obviously we want to beat Wigan. We were talking before the match about how they're not very good. We can't now go and lose to them. I mean, I need to get this shirt. Perhaps this shirt's bad luck. Did we equalise before or after the shirt arrived? Did they score before or after the shirt arrived? Or is having a Northampton shirt just in the room with me going to cause all sorts of bad omens for us? That's a decent ball from Anderson, but no one's really alive to it. And Wigan come clear with the ball again. We've been in such good form. The only difference in the run of form is that this is here now. Are they going to score again? If they score again, right, whenever I touch it, they score. How do I get it off my desk without touching it? Hold on. If we just get the shirt over there. Now it's not on my desk, it's far away. Hopefully we can now come back into the match. Now the unlucky shirt is gone. Perhaps I need to go and get a posh shirt. Perhaps I need an Nuneaton shirt. I'm at the Nuneaton match at the weekend, did I mention? Perhaps I should buy a shirt while I'm there for occasions such as this, where we need to rebalance the universe with a shirt of a proper football club. No, just apparently talking about any shirts ruins us. It just wasn't going to be our day, was it? I don't know, you try and do a good thing, try and talk about a charity, and oh no, Football Manager isn't going to let me do that, it's just going to punish me for it. I see where this is going. No longer, not allowed to talk about charity, not allowed to talk about meetups. We're 5 points clear at the top of the league now. What was looking like it might be a competitive title race, 10 games in, has now gone completely wrong. Right, let's get Richardson on. Let's get Josh McDonald on. We're going to do a triple because it's all gone wrong today. New Omar's coming on as well. And we're going to have a glorious threesome coming onto the pitch to try and drag us kicking and screaming back into this match. We haven't played this poorly for quite a long time. And I don't really know what's caused it. I'm going to assume it isn't just having a Northampton shirt in the room. There must be more to it than that. And we have drifted back up into the automatic promotion spots, precisely due to Forest being just as incompetent as we are, which I guess is a small positive. Also, Stevenage seem to have been pulled back in their game as well. So the gap's now only 3 points again. So the universe does seem to be realigning itself a little bit. I just don't know if we've got 3 goals in us in the last 5 minutes. Robbie? What on earth just happened? You lot think Robbie Nadat's bad? Look at the state of this. He genuinely turns around and kicks it into his own goal. Nadat never did that. That's spectacular and magnificent in equal measure. I don't mind losing now because we've got to witness that. That is... I mean, I've seen some terrible goalkeeping in Football Manager over the years, but that does take the biscuit. That was ridiculous. And we're still within 3 points of the top of the league. We're still in an automatic promotion spot. We really can't complain about anything. Right, we're just going to chalk that last one up to a bad day. We're not going to make any changes for the Preston game. Preston are down in the relegation zone, I think. They're like 20-something, certainly. Yeah, 21st. So they are down in the relegation zone. So in theory, we should be able to beat them. And I wonder if the reason we struggled against Wigan is because they wear blue and white stripes like we do. So perhaps we just got a little bit confused and didn't know which ones were our players, which ones were their players. It's an easy mistake to make. I know, I mean, even Fergie managed to use shirts as an excuse once, so I'm having it. This is my one time where I can say football shirts, they were the problem. Combination of our shirts being the same as Wigan's shirts and that shirt, which is now all the way over there, as far away as I can get it from me, to hopefully take its bad luck with it. Where are Cobblers even? I mean, they're not even in this league. Exactly. Says it all. Football Manager knows. They're down in the depths of non-league, probably. They might be in the Premier League for all I know. I haven't looked at any of the other divisions in this save at any point, really. I think we're going to do a 10-year review of the world at the end of this season. But I did say that about non-league to legend as well, and I forgot. And now we're like 11 and a half years into that. So we'll do one for one of the saves at some point, maybe, I don't know. We'll figure something out and we'll find out what the question everyone's asking, where are Northampton? Exactly. Are we even gonna did we score in the last game? I don't know that we did. Are we even gonna score a goal today? This is a bit of an anticlimax. I built this up as a coronation episode not a Coronation Street episode, that's something different entirely. But I genuinely expected us to end this episode top of the league. Look, I mean, we are nearly filling Liberty Way for a relegation threatened Preston. I think this is going to be the last year where we can afford to stay in this ground. I don't know if the board are going to go out and get a nice big loan for us to get a new ground or expand this ground, or whether we're going to have to sell a few players in the summer to fund it. But we need, at the very least, significant ground expansion. Realistically, we need a new stadium. If we're going to be hitting the Championship soon, we can't go up into the Championship with 5,000 capacity. Did I just see Saido Berahino has just scored, or Berahino? I always say that man's name wrong, but he's just scored for Swindon. We talked about Swindon yesterday, about how they've been given all the monies. Well, there you go. They've got Berahino playing for them down in League One. And I know it's going to be a 30-year-old Berahino at this point, but all the same, that is ridiculous. Swindon are coming. There you go. Look, Swindon are going to win the league this year. We've just made an attacking triple again. Trying to get a goal from someone. So German, McDonald, Richardson, they're a different combination who might be able to find a goal for us from somewhere. I don't know why we've stopped scoring. We've been in such good goal scoring form all season, but now we've gone 2 games without scoring a goal. It's that shirt. That shirt is cursed. I need to get it out of here. Before I record the next episode, the shirt will be long gone. But I'm a little bit worried about the Swindon situation. I need to go and see who else they've bought. Now they've had all this money to spray around over the summer. Let's just have a quick look at Swindon and also work out when we've got to play them, because I'm a little bit afraid. Can't believe we just drew against them. We didn't even look competitive. Come on, show me Swindon. Where are they? Swindon the cheats. How much money did they spend? Only 3.5 million. But, I mean, okay, he's 34 now. But still, he was playing in the Premier League last year. How much are they paying him? £40,000 a week to play in League One. You're cheating, Swindon. You are cheating. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.